All right, all right, all right. Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. Wait, is this that MMORPG or is it the top-down isometric? It's the adventure game. Remember when this first came out? BioWare used to use the underlying toolkit, the Aurora engine, from the original Neverwinter Nights single multi Dungeons and Dragons game for job applications because you could use it to make a game inside their system and you'd have to include it in your resume, a module. I wonder what their process is now. Apparently, all you have to do is have blue hair and weird political identity ideas. The fate of the Forgotten Realms is in your hands. Return to the city of Neverwinter in Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. Came out on the 15th of July. It didn't really. When did this actually come out? From Aspyr Media, self-published. They want $38.99 for this ancient dinosaur of a game. I still never finished any of the original modules in the OG Neverwinter Nights. So no sequels before prequels. Dark Forces. Wait, Mask of the Betrayer. Wasn't this also a module for the first Neverwinter Nights? Storm of Zahir? I thought those were... Wait, does this include... Wait, I'm confused. Does this have everything that the first version had? I don't know. Anyways, a bunch of modules included. What was interesting about this was that you could play multiplayer where one player was the dungeon master and telling the story. I wonder how many people actually did it because it was a kind of technical slog to get it to work. Become a legend with 101 hours of immersive gameplay, 4 unique campaigns, each as expansive as the bag of holding, which is insider joke that only hardcore nerds will get. I don't know when, too, Dungeons and Dragons became sort of a refuge for social outcasts. Like, back when I played it, it was kind of cool. But nowadays, it seems that everybody who's gender confused or neurodivergent plays Dungeons and Dragons and just loves it. I guess it's because you get to sort of play a fantasy life hardcore with it. Although I don't know, I don't think I could ever do it over Zoom or however the kids do it these days with Discord on a camera, trusting people to roll dice and stuff. This game was meant to be played, like the OG Dungeons and Dragons was meant to be played at a table with dice and little miniatures. And we've come so far since then, haven't we, with our compartmentalized, digital, isolated existences that we're living. Anyways, it's there. Destiny 2, The Edge of Fate. I was a huge Destiny 2 maniac. 800 hours? 1,000 hours? I don't know how many I put in. And then they started introducing those darn battle passes. It was really egregiously monetized prior to that, but once they took the battle pass route, I was out. It's unfortunate. I do have one of the rarest banners in Destiny 2, that one you get on Mars for finding those signals that you can only hunt 2 down a day. I hunted them down. And now, as far as I know, Mars doesn't even exist in the game anymore, so you can't get it. Anyways, whatever, a new expansion from your friends Bungie, those guys who were super responsible for Halo. By the way, Destiny 2, for all of its ills with its monetization and its content policies, one of the, if not the most optimized first-person shooter. It is a beautiful game and it runs incredibly on most systems because of their bespoke tuning. This is a prime example of what you can do when you have your own engine and know it inside and out. It's just so well optimized. And it puts all other, like when developers sit down to make a game in Unreal Engine, they have to really bend over backwards to optimize it properly. And that's, you've noticed that definitely in all the product we see from that tool. Whatever. They want $50 for this. I'm good. There's $100 edition and $125 edition, plus all the in-game currency purchases. I'm sure that it still exists, right? What was it, silver or whatever? And there's the Year of Prophecy Ultimate Edition, which includes tons of crap. A rare weapon that I guess you can only get through this. They probably sunset it at some point. That was another thing that pissed me off about this game, them removing content that you worked hard, in some case, dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of hours to get, and they just sort of took it away from you. Like, it's ridiculous. The future is now. New saga. Access Kepler's secrets, destination abilities, and new foes. I'm good. I mean, I don't really miss it. This was the last time I truly enjoyed multiplayer gaming as well. Doing the Last Wish raid with a bunch of random online people that I thought were my friends that I haven't spoken to pretty much since then. Just so bizarre, bro. It's just like drug circles. Once you stop doing the drugs, the people just sort of vanish like cockroaches into the floorboards. Anyways. Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition. I loved Stronghold, the original one, because it had an economic mode where you could just sort of chill, build a nice castle. It was nice. The system was good. The graphics were great for the day. They still pretty well stand up, although they do look like relics of a bygone era. I guess you can zoom out further. Gird your loins and sharpen your steel. Besiege 20 unique enemy lords and battle friends online in this expanded remaster of the classic Castle Sim. Relive history with new units, opponents, visuals, audio, campaign, skirmish trails, co-op, and larger maps. Came out on the 15th of July from Firefly Studios. Self-published. They're indie. They want $23.39 for it with a 10% discount. Is this including a loyalty bonus of some kind? I hope so, because I believe I own this game, and I own, like, all of Firefly's games, so where's my loyalty bonuses, bitch? Well, okay, well, it's a kind of a real-time strategy, mostly a castle builder, pretty neat, sort of a compressed city-building experience. Oh, and you get to launch cows at people. Cool. Claim your birthright, command new units, clash against AI lords. Prove yourself across 2 new historical campaigns. Share the load in the co-op trail. That could be kind of interesting. Besiege new battlefields. Admire thine kingdom. And there's the difference. I mean, if you squint, like this is how it looked in my head when I first played it. And it's like, it still looked good for whenever this was. 2006, 5, 4, when was this? So whatever. If you feel like spending the extra money for the slight improvements, I mean, I could still play the original. I'll wait till this is on a deep discount. Eric's Home, The Stolen Dream. I actually saw Lyric play a bunch of this. It is female protagonist, so it's whatever, but it's a stealth resistance fighter sort of thing. It's kind of neat if you like the me type commandos, desperados sort of thing. Very narrative heavy, very beautiful cutscenes. It's cool. Experience an isometric, narrative-driven stealth game and join Hannah's adventure in the vibrant city of Eriksholm. The mysterious disappearance of her brother Herman ignites a chain of catastrophic events that will forever change their lives and the fate of the entire city. Came out on the 15th of July. A lot of games. Toasty, right out of the oven here. River End Games and Nord Current Labs. There is a demo if you want to try before you buy, and it's $50. So it's like I said, it's a narrative adventure with the stealth action, third-person, isometric. There's a million of these games that I need to play, and I'm not interested in being this girl, but there you go. Ark Aquatica. Here's a game I never got into, Ark. I tried playing it a couple of times, walked down the beach, a dinosaur ate me, and I was like, okay, I'm good. Plus, it has you punching trees for wood to start, and there's very few games that I will do that for anymore, Minecraft being pretty much the only one of them. It's a DLC or expansion pack for Ark Survival Evolved. They want $11.69 for it with a 40% discount. Waking up on Aquatica, an Ark submerged within the vast underwater biome system. It's a special 10-year anniversary DLC for the OG game. Oh no, is it? I don't understand. It's fine. Reimagined Ark universe. Exclusive ASE official server support. Limited time support for official servers, enhancing the multiplayer service. Wait, what does this mean? Exact limited time support? They're just preempting it out of the gate. We'll probably close this down at some point. Tame 21 new creatures, craft unique and reimagined items, 74 engrams, discover 10 cooking recipes, conquer new challenges, and there's an intriguing storyline. But you still start off walking down the beach and a dinosaur eating your ass, right? I'm good. Becoming Saint. What is this? Little 2D. Is it What is it? You pick as your pet the lamb, an affectionate and docile lamb. Are you this person? Cult creator? Can you be a male protagonist, or are you stuck with the sexism of 2025, where game developers feel that the accurate pendulum swing is back towards everything being girls? Choose your doctrine and preach across medieval Italy in this real-time strategy roguelike. Gather your diverse cast of followers, venture out to convince and convert new believers, conquer towns, and strive to become a saint in your lifetime, or die trying. Again, your daily reminder that we will all die trying at some point. Came out on the 15th of July from Open Lab Games, Fire Squid, and 2P Games. There is a demo. $17.54 is the asking price. Harness the fervent believer of your followers. Engage in real-time medieval battles. That doesn't look real-time to me. It looks like you make a bunch of decisions and then things happen. Unlock and recruit up to 16 different units. They have their different strengths and weaknesses. Utilize terrain for advantage. Bless your units, curse your foes. Take direct control of units at any time to make use of their full potential. Define your creed. Play indefinitely, so it's an infinite game. I'm also good with that. Even in death, there is the opportunity to learn. Should your sainthood be cut short, new challenges and strategies will await your new incarnation. Just play forever. But wouldn't that, like, if your new incarnation keeps advancing time, won't you eventually get to modern times and then nobody will believe you at all? Unless you're a influencer. Explore 14th century medieval Italy. Okay, I'm just curious whether you're locked into this female-looking protagonist, so we'll take a look at the demo and see. Otherwise, it sounds somewhat intriguing. I still need to get into Cult of the Lamb and Cultist Simulator and all those other cult games. CAST, Chernozem Anomaly Strike Team. Probably butchered that. But here we go. It's been a while since we've seen one of these low-fidelity pixel textures. A little bit of a clash there, hey? But it does sort of create a vibe. I wonder if they're going to call it PS2 era. How to make your game look PS2 era. Do everything you could do with the modern tools, but then fuck it up. Make it look like a broken picture of a modern video game. All right, what in the Slav punk is this? CAST is a third-person player versus environment extraction shooter, playable solo or in co-op. Select your character and loadout to battle enemy hordes, evade anomalies, and complete objectives across handcrafted maps with dynamic procedural elements. Okay, that's the mix you want to see. Bespoke items with random crap in it, so that it's sort of fresh every time. Came out on the 14th of July from Ascension Studio, self-published. They only want $6.74 for this. Wow. An alternate 1950s Europe. Join forces, explore diverse maps, customize your arsenal, confront unique enemies. Lots of screen shake, it looks like. Gameplay revolves around frequent combat scenarios where characters use their weapons to defeat monsters. Interesting. I'm a big proponent of the Escape from Tarkov single-player experience, and not the one that they give you out of the box, the one that you have to hack into the system and download and modify. I played probably 200 hours of that last year. I might put another 100 hours in this summer just because of all the upgrades they've made. That's my extraction shooter. That's the one I'll play. This one, I mean, it looks okay. There's an interesting style to it. It's cheap as chips. But I only have brain space for one of these types of games. Happiness, Sakura Celebration. I knew we weren't going to get through a queue without some serious mental damage, fetishizing women, infantilizing them, the moe, mental problems for the young man who isn't a man, who never will be a man, Peter Pan man. Get out of your mom's basement. Go and contribute to society. Good Lord. I'm not even gonna dignify this with a look at it, whatever. I get it. Is this another one? Dare to lucid dream. I've had lucid dreams for a while now, and by for a while I mean years. Sometimes it's nice, but is this the Gay Boys? Like, what is this again? It's probably a Western developer posing as an Eastern developer. For the first time in years, Sonny meets a person he knows inside of his lucid dreams, and to his surprise, Sonny discovers that what he says and does in his dreams directly affects the people he dreamed about. Came out on the 7th of July from Ghost Penguin. There's a demo. They want $13 for it. Story-focused visual novel game. It's a relationship builder, something that the developer probably hasn't done for years. Make friends and bond with people in the real world. Like, they just self-report right here. It's crazy. Like, Freud, again, would have a field day with this shit. I'm good. I have a feeling this is gay as fuck. Culinary wizard. All right. Dreamy bean soup. My favorite chef, the master. Okay, and then I like how they led with these two screenshots where you're kind of like, oh, it's going to be like sort of a pixel art kind of thing. And then it's like, oh, no, it's more like an MS Paint sort of thing. All right. Level Up, the Tenderizer. Okay, a little bit of immature art, but whatever. A magical action platformer following the life of an apprentice chef learning to master the secrets of the culinary arts under the tutelage of a newfound teacher. Journey through magical lands, bring ingredients to life, and slay foes using kitchen tools in a classic 32-bit pixel art style. There is nothing classic about this. This is in an amateur, I did my best pixel art style. Came out on the 1st of July from Big Bounty Games, self-published. It's free. Why? Always ask why. Somebody wants to offer you something for free, like that guy in the locker room trying to sell you Jesus for free. Always question why. Traditional 2D action platformer with a cozy 3D 32-bit pixel art style. You're dreaming. It's a fantasy. Wake up. It's time to wake up. Level up powerful skills, become an interdimensional chef, spice up your fashion sense with over 15 wacky costumes to wear. Handcrafted environments, well, that's a plus. 20 trophies to earn, flexible keyboard or controller inputs, hungry for more, complete the challenges, expand your palette. I'm good. I'm okay. Gordy. Who is Gordy? Go to the hunting grounds. Gordy, come faster. Who's Gordy? Your little golem friend? A little bit of outsider art for you? Little first-person shooter template? And we'll just throw in our ideas. Is that what we're doing? Meet Gordy, your very own feral human companion. That was pretty close. The two of you have become best friends as you wander the woods, creating memories of friendship and love amongst the beauty of nature. I really hope nothing bad happens. Oh, it's one of these horror slops. 11th of July from My Grandfather Games, self-published. They want $4.49 for it. It is appropriately priced. I think I get it. It's a first-person horror comedy. Well, I'll be laughing all the way to the bank with this one. 45 to 1 hour playtime? What? Oh, is that 45 minutes? Come on now. 45 hours to 1 hour to 0 hours, depending on how you feel about it. A blend of horror and comedy. I'm good. Good luck with Gordy. That one Otter game, and honestly, thinking back, that's probably accurate. I can't think of any other game that had me play an otter as a protagonist. So, congratulations. You did it. So it's a third-person platformer sort of thing. Decent artwork. Is it Asian, Chinese in development? And they all look happy as hell. Is it like the otters decide to, he's going to yeet this penguin? The One Otter game is a mischievous co-op adventure where two young otters take on a wild rite of passage to prove their worth. Complete silly park challenges to fill up your stamp card. Catch a panicked penguin, race a hyped-up zebra, or haul a stolen radio to a mountaintop. Came out on the 15th of July. I believe every game was fresh off the presses today. That's wild. It never ends. I'll never be out of work. Crayon Coded is the developer. ArtFX is the publisher. And it's free. All right. I'm curious. I don't have a co-op friend, though. That's going to be a problem. I'll just plug in another controller and play by myself with two controllers. I think I get it. Explore a vibrant world full of surprises, built for two players on the same couch. The game thrives on exploration, dumb ideas, and chaotic fun. It's a fuzzy mix of nonsense, cuteness, and wet fur, a joyful sandbox where the goal isn't just to win, but to cause delightful mayhem like two otters on a sugar rush. Is that what happens when you give otters sugar? Interesting. So ArtFX game, I'm not sure who they are. I'm not sure why this is free. They could be pushing some kind of product under the hood, but we'll give it a try. And that is it for today. 18,227 games have been viewed. You have yourself a wonderful day.